Do you guys remember Lil Tay? A few years back, she was a viral sensation that was known as the youngest flexer in the world. Oftentimes, we would see her on top of fancy, expensive-looking cars, throwing money left and right, taking videos inside of fancy-looking condos, and it was nuts. 2017 and 2018 internet was something else to behold, and I miss those days. Man, the internet sucks now, but back then, it was the Wild West, and Lil Tay was something interesting and new. She did a lot of collaboration with some of the biggest influencers, including Jake Paul, and she just quickly rose to stardom. She even got into a feud with the Catch Me Outside girl. And then as quickly as she got popular, she crashed because it was exposed that her stuff was fake. In fact, her mother was responsible for all the rich and expensive properties that you saw in her videos because she was a real estate agent. So after it got exposed that she was not really a flexer, she kind of just went into hiding and has been gone ever since then. I did run into her one time when I was in California out there. She was quite different in person, and it was actually kind of interesting because she had like a posse of people with her. My friend Harry was actually her manager at one point. I use that term loosely because I know damn well he wasn't doing any business meetings or business calls with her, but he was real close with her as well, often drove her around, and Harry is a hell of a guy. I'll just leave it at that. Now, it was reported yesterday that Lil Tay apparently died. This went pretty viral and a lot of outlets were reporting on it. Even People magazine covered it. Dead at 14, sudden and tragic passing. The family, I use that term loosely, put out a statement on the Instagram that also said the brother passed away, and things just kind of seemed a little fishy. How accurate was this? Was this even real? Was this a hoax? All the speculation started to come out because it just kind of happened out of nowhere. On top of that, when her father was reached out to for comment, he refused to confirm or deny the mystery that she was dead. So when your own father is not saying that your daughter and your son are passed away, things get kind of fishy. On top of that, the police department in Vancouver had no record of her death. So what the hell was going on that this was coming out, that everything was being reported? It was kind of weird. And people were just speculating all day. But then today, Lil Tay made an announcement. She broke her silence on what appeared to be a different account. Apparently, they claim that they had been hacked on Instagram and that it was all a hoax. They're using a new Instagram account, and they're saying that her and her brother don't have access to it and that they're trying to get... And you could see that the family is now saying she's alive. Her and her brother made a statement saying that they're very heartbroken and that they are trying to find the right words to say at this time because it's been a traumatizing 24 hours. Again, when the father of a child who's 14 years old says they will not confirm or deny if their own daughter is dead, that's where things got a little fishy. Now, it's already being reported out there. Now, the memes of this situation are complete fire. You can see some people are saying, Lil Tay after clutching in the gulag, which is a reference to Call of Duty when, you know, you get resurrected. That's actually quite funny because, these reports are everywhere. Can you imagine being 14 years old and seeing yourself trending that you have died and seeing all the messages and news outlets and friends reaching out to you? Which was kind of weird that they didn't break their silence until the next day. Now, they are saying that they're safe. Her and her brother are safe and that they're trying to find the right thing to say and to come out and that they don't have the rights to their channel and all this stuff. This whole situation with Lil Tay has been weird ever since the first time that she vanished. There was allegations a few years back that she was being abused by her parents and that she was in the middle of like some kind of struggle with custody rights where her mom wanted them, but then the dad ended up taking her, and that she was being held against her will, and she just disappeared from the face of the internet. The whole situation is weird, honestly. And now TMZ is reporting she's still saying that it was hacked. According to what she is telling TMZ, is that her Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread the misinformation and the jarring rumors that she had passed away. She also said that her legal name is not Claire Hope, which is what the post was saying, that her real name is Tay Tian. And, you know, the memes continue on. We got an Undertaker, Lil Tay came back from the dead. Like this classic WWE scene, by the way. You gotta love the Undertaker. Now, I mentioned Harry earlier. Harry was an individual that I met in California. He's all over the place today making statements. He refers to himself as Lil Tay's former manager. Drama Alert put out a statement saying that Lil Tay's former manager thinks she's lying about being hacked, that he doesn't believe anything they say about the hacking Do you think it's a publicity stunt? Now, I'm not putting it past Lil Tay's family and her that this is a publicity stunt. I think there was rumors that a Lil Tay coin was coming out today, a cryptocurrency. So that might be the case to try to boost it up. And when you think of these families that are like living and dying by some kind of virality and, you know, think of the fame that Lil Tay brought her family. They're going to be hook, line, and sinker to that for a long time to come, because that's the pay dirt. That's where the money's at. And Lil Tay being in the limelight is what they fucking need in order to make some money. Now, going as far as like trying to fake a death or claim that you're hoax and that there was a death, that's a quick way to get some publicity, because that literally has been trending the last 2 days. As we speak, Lil Tay is currently trending. So what better way to get publicity than to have something as big as this happen? Now, I will touch on Harry. He's all over the place now. I think he's also trying to take advantage of the situation, even though he might not be in contact with her. But you can see even Fox News covered it, that Lil Tay's former manager suspects reported death of teen influencer publicity stunt. Now, what's funny about Harry is that he actually made a video yesterday talking about this, saying that he was trying to confirm that a close associate wouldn't answer him. And then he said that he turned to his guardian angel and his psychic. And I'm just like, oh gosh, Harry's always had this weird quirkiness about himself that just kind of like it would make you shake your head. Bless his soul. I think he's a great individual and human being. And he actually made a video about this, and you gotta watch this, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. You hear he mentions that he has a psychic and a guardian angel.
Lil Tay really passed away. I'm going to share the information I have obtained so far. My name is Harry Tsang. I was the last...
I always loved Harry's accent, by the way. He again, personal friend. I know him, but I just had to cover this.
last known manager of Lil Tay. Also, I have been in some of her videos before.
And you can see he's done videos with her, like she smashed a cake in his face when she got verified.
God damn it, what the hell? At approximately 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Lil Tay's family had released an official statement announcing her passing, as well as the passing of her brother.
So yeah, supposedly it was her passing and her brother, and he's talking about it, and he's basically coming out saying, I'm her manager, I have contacts, I tried to find out about this.
Subsequently to this announcement, I have engaged in conversation with individuals who maintain a close connection with the family, and I was told they cannot talk about the event that occurred, nor any current affair.
So basically he was told that they can't comment on it, which again, another weird red light when it comes to this whole situation. Everyone was just being so weird and private about the whole fucking thing.
In my pursuit to comprehensive this information, I also engaged my personal psychic, who shared insight from her guardian angels.
Oh, his own personal psychic and guardian angels. Come on, Harry. Now, I gotta tell you guys, the comments of this video are absolute gold. You can see a psychic and guardian angel, really? Okay, but who made that edit of Lil Tay on Daisy Johnson's body and why? I'm calling it. It's not true. Buddy asked his psychic. You're the scooter guy. Bro contacted Dr. Strange. At this point, man, when you try to say that you reached out to psychics and stuff, it just kills all credibility. But there wasn't any credibility to begin with this whole situation at all either. You think of all the stuff that Lil Tay and her family have lied about in the past, with her being a young flexer and trying to get attention and all this. It seems like this family is just full of con artists. I'm glad nothing personally happened to her, because that would have been tragic, dying at a young age. But this just has weirdness written all over it. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you on the next one.